create diet pop today. That's about it.
You are now listening to Doc Spider Baseball on KFIZ, hosted by play-by-play announcer Cam McGuire.
And welcome into the broadcast booth from C.O. Brown Stadium in Battle Creek, Michigan for the first time this season, but it will be the fifth time that the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders and the Battle Creek Bombers will square off. Both teams are coming off losses to start the month of July. For Fond du Lac, well, they fell 8-5 to Kalamazoo last night, and the Battle Creek Bombers fell 12-11 to the Rockford Rivets here from C.O. Brown Stadium. Battle Creek now 16-17 on the season. Fond du Lac is 19-14, so it'll be the fifth time that these two teams meet this season. And man, oh man, the first four games of the series, well, 33 runs apiece for both of the teams. It combined 102 hits, and both teams are batting .334, so we will see a lot of offense here if the series repeats what it has done in the first four games. We'll take a quick break and hear from field manager Zach Charbonneau coming up next. Stay tuned. You're listening to the Doc Spiders pregame show on KFIZ.
Hi, I'm Tiara. Stop down to check out this month's specials at Corneli's on Prairie Road in Fond du Lac,
where you'll find Nature's Crystal 24 packs of water, just $2.99. 28-ounce Gatorade assorted flavors, 2 for $3. And Nature's Crystal 20-ounce Sport Cap water, 69 cents or 2 for $1. All at the Corneli's on Johnson Street and Prairie Road in Fond du Lac.
Shop local, shop Corneli's.
At Airtech Heating, we are all excited for sunshine and warmer temperatures, and we want to do whatever it takes to ensure you're not caught in the heat of summer with no AC. Before the blazing temps hit, let our technicians clean and inspect your AC to ensure it's performing at its best when you need it most. Our NATE certified technicians bring the right tools, expert knowledge, and Bryant's high-quality products right to your door. For AC maintenance, service, and installation in the Fond du Lac area, call 924-6742 and 239-4307 for our Ripon office.
Each morning before you wake, you dream of breakfast like Mom used to make. Eggs, bacon, potatoes too. Can't wait to eat all this amazing food. Then the alarm bell rings and no one's cooking you anything. Real life is hard when your morning is hell. Have breakfast with a fried egg shell.
Get 2 naked egg tacos for just $3.49. All the breakfast you love wrapped in a fried egg shell. Only at Taco Bell. At participating stores for limited time during breakfast hours. Prices may vary. Tax extra.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before Farm to Table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
Cam McGuire here with field manager for the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders, Zach Charbonneau. Zach, a tough loss last night. How do you guys move forward after that?
You try to learn from it real quick. You want to get over it by about midnight, and so then you can move on to the next one. You just talk about some of the things that happen that are learning opportunities and hope you don't make those same mistakes again.
So Battle Creek tonight and tomorrow night. This has been a real offensive series. 4 games played. Both teams are hitting .334. A combined 102 hits. I would imagine we see a lot of offense tonight.
You're scaring me, Cam. Yeah, both teams get after it offensively. We're both built differently, but are still producing in our own way. They've got a great club over there, and obviously, I like our team a lot too.
Midway through the 4-game road stretch here in Michigan, what's the message to the team tonight?
4-game set. We knew what the goal was coming in, but right now we're just trying to focus on tonight. And if we take care of tonight, we know we at least split another series. But small focus. Try to go 1-0 every single night we take the field.
And we'll see Mike Gagliardi on the mound tonight making his first start out of Army. What can we see from him?
Mike, one of those guys that's fun to watch because he off the field, he's loose and he has fun and all that. And then when you see him take the mound, he flips the switch and becomes a tremendous competitor. So I really like watching Mike pitch. He's going to pound the zone. He's going to throw a couple different pitches for a strike. And same thing that some of our other successful pitchers do is let the defense work for him.
All right, Zach, thanks so much and good luck tonight.
Thanks, Cam. Go Spiders.
Keep things cool this summer with help from the team at AirTech Heating. By choosing AirTech and our Bryant products, your family gets more than just an air conditioner.
Our knowledgeable techs pay attention to your needs and do whatever it takes to keep your family comfortable.
To meet our standards for quality, it takes attention to detail and the right tools backed by the right equipment.
Call AirTech Heating at 924-6742 in Fond du Lac or 239-4307 in Ripon for AC maintenance, repair, or replacement.
The Doc Spiders baseball season is underway, and your home for all the action is News Talk 1450 KFIZ and KFIZ.com. Catch select games on the air on KFIZ and all games streaming live online at KFIZ.com. Cam McGuire is the voice of Doc Spiders baseball, and he brings you all the action from Herb Baker Field and stadiums throughout the Northwoods League. Doc Spiders baseball on KFIZ is brought to you by Taco Bell. Locations on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac. AirTech Heating in Fond du Lac and in Ripon. At Cornelius of Wisconsin, with 3 convenient locations to serve you.
Now, more Fond du Lac Doc Spiders baseball on News Talk 1450 KFIZ. Here is your play-by-play voice, Cam McGuire.
And welcome back inside the broadcast booth from C.O. Brown Stadium, where it'll be the Battle Creek Bombers hosting the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders for the first time this season, but it will be the 5th match of the year between the two teams. 2 wins apiece for Fond du Lac, 2 for the Battle Creek Bombers. We'll take a look how the teams will match up versus one another tonight. We'll start with the Battle Creek Bombers. Jordan Swiss will lead things off. He'll be at third base. Will Baker will bat second. He will be at second base. Alec Cargan will bat in the third spot. He will DH. Caleb Henderson will be at first base. He will bat fourth. Connor Bailey will be in left field. He'll bat fifth. Zach Gartner is going to bat sixth. He'll be over in right field. Drake Osborne will do the catching of the balls and strikes tonight. He will bat seventh for the Bombers. Nate Jones will bat eighth. He'll be in center field. And Roman Trujillo will be at shortstop. And we will see him in the ninth spot. And for the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders, Jacob Adams out of Ole Miss. He'll lead things off. The second baseman, Kiambu Fentress, will bat second. He'll be in center field out of Vanderbilt. Cole Zumowski will bat third. He'll be at first base out of Ole Miss. Troy Black will bat cleanup. He'll be at third base. Mitch Bowe out of the University of Iowa. He'll bat fifth, the shortstop for the Doc Spiders tonight. Chris Ayers will bat sixth. He'll be over in left field out of Indiana State. Andrew Bullock will bat seventh. He will DH tonight for Fond du Lac. Braden Stetzman will do the catching of the balls and strikes out of the University of Oregon. He will bat eighth. And Tyler Wardwell will play right field tonight for the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders to round out the order out of Duke University. So we're just a couple minutes away from the first pitch at C.O. Brown Stadium in Battle Creek, Michigan. We'll take one more break, and then we'll come back with Doc Spiders baseball. Stay tuned.
Attention citizens, just when you thought your fried chicken values were safe, Taco Bell's Naked Chicken Chalupa is back with a vengeance. This time it's joined by a new, spicy, wilder version, a.k.a. the Hot Daddy-O, a.k.a. the Flaming Phoenix, a.k.a. Saucy Shelly. So if Taco Bell offers you a hit of the new wild Naked Chicken Chalupa, a.k.a. the Spicy Chicky Choop Choop, say there's nothing boss about spicy sauce.
Brought to you by the Council for Eating Fried Chicken the same way you always have and not Taco Bell. For a limited time at participating locations.
We recognize the name L&H Gear because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pickup or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders. Stop in to open your Doc Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Doc Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
The Dock Spiders baseball season is underway, and your home for all the action is News Talk 1450 KFIZ and KFIZ.com. Catch select games on the air on KFIZ and all games streaming live online at KFIZ.com. Cam McGuire is the voice of Dock Spiders baseball, and he brings you all the action from Herb Baker Field and stadiums throughout the Northwoods League. Dock Spiders baseball on KFIZ is brought to you by Taco Bell. Locations on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac. AirTech Heating in Fond du Lac and in Ripon. At Cornelli's of Wisconsin, with 3 convenient locations to serve you.
It's time for Fond du Lac Dock Spiders baseball on KFIZ. Let's head out to the ballpark. For the call of tonight's game, here's Cam McGuire.
And welcome back inside the broadcast booth at C.L. Brown Stadium, where it will be the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders and the Battle Creek Bombers here tonight for the 5th time this season. Each team has 2 wins apiece, but it will be the first time that the 2 teams meet in the state. Pierre, Michigan for Fond du Lac. They're coming off a loss against the Kalamazoo Growlers, a score of 8-5, and the Battle Creek Bombers are also coming off of a loss to start the month of July, 12-11 to the Rockford Rivets. So it should be a good matchup in store here tonight. Battle Creek 16-17 on the season. They sit in the Northwoods League South Division at 5th place. And the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders are 19-14 overall. They sit in 3rd place. They're 6.5 games back of the Madison Mallards. But Madison has already won the Northwoods League South Division in the first half. We'll take a quick break here and hear the singing of tonight's national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. All right, let's hear it for Tyler Heston. And Justin, looks like you have a special guest down there.
Yes, I do. I'm down here with Gabby. Gabby has a really special job here for the
Now, more Fond du Lac Dock Spiders baseball on News Talk 1450 KFIZ. Here is your play-by-play voice, Cam McGuire.
And welcome in the broadcast booth at C.L. Brown Stadium. Cam McGuire with you tonight on this Monday night in Battle Creek, Michigan, where it'll be the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders and the Battle Creek Bombers here tonight. Well, we took a look at the starting lineups. Let's take a look at the starting pitching matchup. We'll get you more on Mike Gagliardi in the bottom of the first inning when the Battle Creek Bombers are up to bat, but he's 6'4" out of Army West Point. He'll be making his first start of the season for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, and for the Battle Creek Bombers, it'll be Walter Talcott out of, Walter Talcott. He's pitched in 5 games this season, 5 starts, 28 innings pitched. He's dished out 17 strikes, just allowed 7 walks, and has given up 25 hits. He's no stranger to the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. He pitched in the 10-3 loss to Fond du Lac back on June 13th. He pitched 4 innings, gave 4 runs, 2 of which were earned, allowed 5 hits, 1 walk, dished out 3 strikeouts on 21 batters he faced. For Talcott, he'll be on the mound here for the Battle Creek Bombers. You look at his headshot on the website. Well, he's got that very long hair just below his shoulders with the long beard, as it looks like he got a haircut from the last time we saw him, and a smart move as the temperature reads 84 degrees, sunny here from Battle Creek, Michigan. The wind coming from the northwest at just 6 miles per hour, and the humidity just around the 50% mark. So we're just about moments away here from the first pitch between the Fond du Lac Docksbiters and the Battle Creek Bombers. It should be an offensive contest, as the series has shown in 4 games this season. There's been a combined 102 hits and 66 runs. Fond du Lac has got the better record here as they stand at 19-14, Battle Creek 16-17. To lead things off from the left side, it's going to be Jacob Adams out of Ole Miss. The umpires tonight, Michael Chuckerman at home. The first base is Zach Edgens, and the third base umpire is going to be Alex Sanchez. Here from C.O. Brown Stadium, the time reads 7:08 Eastern Standard Time here in the state of Michigan. It's Adams from the left side. Talcott out of the stretch. The first pitch, that fastball looked low and inside for ball number 1. So 1 ball and no strikes to Jacob Adams, who's leading things off here for Fond du Lac. He'll play second base here tonight. Talcott kicks and deals. The next pitch swung on hard into left field, but a couple steps over to his left is the left fielder, Connor Bailey, who makes the grab head high on the backhand grab. So it'll go down as out number 1. It's an F7. For those of you keeping score at home, Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth here tonight. Glad to have you tuning in wherever you may be listening from, where it's the Fond du Lac Docksbiters and the Battle Creek Bombers here on this Monday night, July 2nd. The sun is shining, and baseball has begun here. So 1 batter down, and as it brings up Kiambu Fentress from the right side, the first pitch is taken outside and low for ball 1. So 1 ball and no strikes to Kiambu Fentress, who the third baseman, Jordan Swiss, is playing very in. Fentress known to bunt. He's got jets on the bottom of his feet. Here's the 1-0. That one swung on hard, but it's going to be into foul territory as it's skied high, up and out of play down the first base line. So the count will push to 1 ball and 1 strike. And for Kiambu Fentress this season, is making his 3rd start, his 4th game. He's 3 of 10 with 3 runs. 2 of those hits have come on bunts. So it's no question that the infield is playing in. The 1-1 from Talcott. That one looked at for a strike. The fastball inside knee high. So the count will push to 1 ball and 2 strikes to Kiambu Fentress, who has hits in back-to-back games, 3 of 9, 2 runs, and an RBI scored during that span. Talcott, the big leg kick, and deals. That one misses way inside, thigh high for ball number 2, the fastball. So the count will push to 2 balls and 2 strikes to Kiambu Fentress, who wears number 1 for the Fond du Lac Docksbiters. 6 foot, $175. He stands with the squared stance from the right side, the all-black barrel. And here's the 2-2. Fastball pop fly into the infield, rushing back behind home plate to the left, and making the grab is going to be Drake Osborne. So 2 up and 2 down as Fentress fouls out into foul territory just to the left of home plate there. The field dimensions here at C.O. Brown Stadium, 400 to center, 333 down the right field line, and 322 into left field. It'll bring up Cole Zabowski, who will try to keep the inning alive for the Fond du Lac Docksbiters. Zabowski, 6'5", 230, stands from the left side. Talcott kicks and deals. The breaking ball misses low and away for ball number 1. It's a 1-0 count here to Cole Zabowski, who's batting .273 on the season. He's making his 17th start. He's 18 of 66 in 18 appearances. The pitch. That one, fastball taken upstairs on the outside corner for ball number 2. So back-to-back balls from Talcott to Cole Zabowski, who comes from the Ole Miss Rebels, just finished his sophomore season. Talcott kicks and deals. That one swung on hard but fouled off down the third base side. So the count will push to 2 balls and 1 strike to Cole Zabowski, who's played in 3 games against the Battle Creek Bombers this season. He's 5 of 14 during that span, has 4 runs scored. 5 of those hits, well, 2 of them have been doubles, and 1 has been a home run. He has 5 RBI. The 2-1 offering is on its way. The fastball misses low and away on the outside corner. So the count will read 3 balls and 1 strike on the scoreboard in left center field, just above the Miller Lite signs, the letters written up in orange. Talcott winds and deals. That one swung on, foul down the third base line and up and out of play. So the count will push full 3 balls and 2 strikes to Cole Zabowski with 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. No score between Fond du Lac and the Battle Creek Bombers. Fond du Lac in their away gray uniforms as Talcott sets and deals. That one grounded sharply, and it's going to split the 4-3 hole for a 2-out single from Cole Zabowski to extend the first inning. Cole Zabowski picks up his 19th hit of the season to keep the inning alive for Fond du Lac. As we mentioned, Fond du Lac in their away gray uniforms with Fondy written across the chest in tan lettering. The numbers on the back also written in tan letters. They have the blue socks and the 1 blue stripe down the side of each leg. The Battle Creek Bombers in their home white uniforms. Bombers written across the chest in red. They have red ball caps, red socks, letters on the front and the back written in red. The letters on the front are on the left lower side of the stomach. It's Troy Black from the right side. The first pitch, fastball in there for a strike, looked at thigh high. So no balls and 1 strike to Troy Black, who did not play last night. He's batting cleanup here tonight, and he's at third base. Cole Zabowski on first, 2 outs, and it's Black from the right side, an 0-1 count. The pitch, that one fouled off into the netting to the right of home plate. So Talcott is quickly up on strikes here to the Kentucky Wildcat, Troy Black, who has hits in his last 4 of 6 games. He's just 2 for 9 against the Bombers this season in 2 games played. Black stands with the all-black barrel, squared stance, navy blue socks, knee high. Talcott out of the stretch. The pitch, that one fouled off down the first base line as it reaches about halfway into the outfield. So Zabowski will go back to first. We'll reset and do the count all over again to Troy Black. So it's the 5th meeting of the season between Battle Creek and Fond du Lac. It's the first here from C.O. Brown Stadium in Battle Creek, Michigan. Both teams with 2 wins apiece. As Talcott will lean over to get the 0-2 sign. He gets it, sets, and fires. Fastball grounded up the middle, and it's going to get past the second baseman, Will Baker. So back-to-back 2-out hits, one from Cole Zabowski, who now stands at second base, and Troy Black stands on the first base bag. And for Troy Black, number 8 for the Fond du Lac Docksbiters, he picks up his 22nd hit of the season. We'll see Mitch Bowe up to bat now, who's batting in the 5th spot tonight. We'll see what he can do from the left side. So he's got a runner on scoring position on second over there, and he has Troy Black on the first base bag. And it'll be the University of Iowa product, Mitch Bowe, who steps in from the left side. Where's number 2 for Fond du Lac, 5'9", $175, the squared stance, and the all-black barrel. Talcott leans over, gets the sign, sets below the letters, and deals. Fastball grounded weakly there to first. It's fielded by Henderson, who will make the underhand throw to Walter Talcott. So it'll be a 3-1 putout for route number 3. The Fond du Lac Docksbiters, they pick up no runs. They grab 2 hits, no Battle Creek errors, and Fond du Lac leaves 2 aboard. We'll head into the bottom of the first inning with no score between Fond du Lac and Battle Creek. Stay tuned. You're listening to Docksbiters Baseball on KFIZ.
The Fond du Lac tradition continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, Fabulous Bob's take and bake carry out deal. That's buy one, get one free. And frozen pizzas. The convenience of a second location as well, and made right while you wait at 506 Main Street inside Corneli's Monpa BP. Do I need to say more? Just call 922-6505 for delivery or like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city.
Beat the heat and humidity this summer with a Bryant AC and perfect humidity system from our AirTech heating team. With the right cooling products from Fond du Lac and Rippon's factory-authorized Bryant dealer, you can experience superior comfort all summer long.
From installation to service and maintenance, we provide whatever it takes solutions for almost every budget. For whole home comfort in Fond du Lac, call 924-6742, and for our Rippon office, dial 239-4307.
You can also find us on Facebook and the web at airtech911.com.
Hi, I had $50 on pump 4.
Do you have any Fresh Perk rewards to use?
How would I know if I do or not?
Well, do you have your card or know the number that's on the card?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have 30 cents off a gallon. Would you like to use it?
Yes, please. How did I get those points?
Well, anytime you spend $100 at Pick and Save, you get 10 cents loaded on the Perks card. The more you spend, the more you save. Use your Fresh Perks card at all Cornelli's locations. This is Ashley.
And this is Tiara.
Shop local, shop Cornelli's.
And welcome back inside the broadcast booth here from C.O. Brown Stadium. We head into the bottom of the first inning. Two-out singles from the Dock Spiders, but no runs to show for on the scoreboard as it reads 0-0 between Fond du Lac and Battle Creek. We'll see the top of the order up for the Battle Creek Bombers in his first start as a Fond du Lac Dock Spider. It's going to be Mike Gagliardi, who has 2 appearances this season, both of them out of the bullpen. He has a 2.45 ERA, a 1-0 record. He's pitched 3 2/3 innings, has dished out 4 strikeouts, only allowed 2 walks, and has only given up 2 hits on 13 batters faced, as he'll be dealt with Jordan Swiss, Will Baker, and Alec Cargan. It's Jordan Swiss from the right side playing third base here tonight for the Bombers. Gagliardi kicks and deals. Fastball misses way outside and low for ball number 1, so 1 ball. And no strikes to Jordan Swiss, who leads this team batting .400. It's his 8th start of the season, his 11th game. He's 10 of 25 with 6 runs scored. Here's the 1-0. That one, fastball looked at for a strike on the outer edge, knee high. So the count will read 1 ball and 1 strike now to Jordan Swiss. So it's Gagliardi on the mound in his first start with Fond du Lac, 6'4", 215 pounds out of Army West Point. The pitch, that one looked at for ball number 2 as it misses low and away. So the count reads 2 balls and 1 strike. Well, Gagliardi just finished his junior season at Army West Point. And for Gagliardi, he had a 4-0 record, 5 starts, 9 appearances, as that one's fouled off down the third base line. So the count will push back even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gagliardi had a 4.74 ERA, a 4-0 record, 24 2/3 innings pitched, gave up 26 hits, 15 runs, 13 of which were earned. Here's the 2-2 offering. That fastball misses high over the plate for ball 3. So the count will read full now to Jordan Swiss. And for Gagliardi, he had a strikeout to walk ratio 22-19. So it's a payoff pitch here to Jordan Swiss. The offering. That one swung on hard into center field, but Fentress will make the grab head high, 2 steps over to his right for out number 1. It's an F8 for those of you keeping score at home. Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth for the first time this season at C.O. Brown Stadium in Battle Creek, Michigan, home of the Battle Creek Bombers in their 12th season of play in the Northwoods League. Fond du Lac just in their 2nd season. And for Battle Creek, it was a great season last year. They made it to the Northwoods League Finals, but fell in the championship. They were 42-30 last year, just 16-17 on the 2018 summer. It's Will Baker now from the right side. The pitch. That one taken low and in for ball 1 as the fastball misses, so it's a 1-0 count to Will Baker, who's playing second base tonight for the Battle Creek Bombers, and he wears number 6 from the right side. Gagliardi out of the stretch, the offering. That one taken for ball 2, fastball misses on the outside corner, thigh high. So it'll be a 2-0 count to number 6, Will Baker's batting .297 on the season. He is 22 of 74 with 14 runs scored. He has 1 double, 1 home run, and 14 RBI. That one fouled off back to the chest of Stutzman. So the count will push to 2 balls and 1 strike to Will Baker for the Battle Creek Bombers, batting second here tonight for Battle Creek as he steps back in from that right side. Baker out of Ball State, 5'11", 175 pounds, stands with the squared stance. It's a 2-1 count. Gagliardi kicks and deals. The ball is lifted into right center field, but Fentress will jog over, cut 3 steps, and make the grab head high for out number 2. So back-to-back flyouts to center field, 1 to left center and 1 to right center. So 2 up and 2 down for the Bombers. We'll see if Alec Cargan can keep the inning alive. We saw 2 two-out singles for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders in the top of the first inning, one from Cole Zawowski and the other from Troy Black, but Mitch Bowe would follow as he grounded into the 3-1 putout for out number 3. So we'll see what Alec Cargan can do here as he steps from the left side. Gagliardi kicks and throws. The fastball looked at for a strike on the inside corner, knee high. So it's an 0-1 count to the designated hitter tonight for Battle Creek, Alec Cargan, who's batting .341 this season, his 23rd start. 28 of 82, 16 runs scored. The pitch, that one, breaking ball looked at for ball 1 on the outside corner, knee high. So they count back to even at 1. It's Alec Cargan, 6 foot, $185. Out of Lawrenceville, Georgia. Plays his college ball at Wofford, the 1-1. That one grounded sharply to first. It's fielded by Zabowski on the one-hopper, and he tags third for the third out. So it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Final Act Dock Spiders. Battle Creek grabs no runs or hits, no Final Act errors, and the Bombers leave no one on base. We'll head into the top of the second inning with no score between the Dock Spiders and the Bombers. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Keep things cool this summer with help from the team at AirTech Heating. By choosing AirTech and our Bryant products, your family gets more than just an air conditioner.
Our knowledgeable techs pay attention to your needs and do whatever it takes to keep your family comfortable.
To meet our standards for quality, it takes attention to detail and the right tools backed by the right equipment.
Call AirTech Heating at 924-6742 in Fond du Lac or 239-4307 in Ripon for AC maintenance, repair, or replacement.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
May we all get to grow up in a red.
And welcome back inside the ballpark here at C.O. Brown Stadium. We head into the top of the second inning with no score between the Battle Creek Bombers and the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. We'll see batters 6, 7, and 8. Up for Fond du Lac, it'll be Chris Ayers to lead things off from the left side. And for Fond du Lac this season, won 4 matchups against Battle Creek. They've scored runs 3 times in the 4 contests in the second inning against the Battle Creek Bombers, and the past 3 games against them, they have scored a combined 7 runs in the second inning. So we'll see what happens here on July 2nd in Battle Creek, if that trend will continue. The first matchup of the season here at C.O. Brown Stadium between the Bombers and the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, as Ayers will step in from the left side. Chris Ayers 0 for 4 last night in the 8-5 loss to the Kalamazoo Growlers. He'll be in left field here tonight. He was over in right last night. Talcott out of the windup. The pitch. That one, fastball taken low and away on the outside corner. So 1 ball and no strikes to number 10, Chris Ayers, who's batting .284 this season. And he's played in 4 games against Battle Creek this year. Here's the 1-0. That fastball lined hard, foul down the third base line, up and out of play. So the count will push to 1 ball and 1 strike to Chris Ayers, who's making his 26th start, his 28th appearance. He's 29 of 102, 11 runs scored. Talcott sets at the letters and throws. That breaking ball misses low and outside. So it'll be a 2-1 count. Now to Chris Ayers, who right now is the only player on the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders with over 100 at-bats. He sits at 102. And it's a 2-1 count. Talcott sets at the belt and throws. That one lined sharply foul down the first base line. So the count will be back at level. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Chris Ayers out of Indiana State. 6'2", 195 pounds. He stands with the open stance from the left side. Where's number 10 for the Dock Spiders? Swings the all-black barrel. The navy blue Under Armour cleats with the open stance. Talcott sets and deals. Fastball grounded sharply, but it's going to be picked up by Baker at second. The throw over to first, and it's in time for out number 1. So Chris Ayers leads things off in the top of the second and grounds out to second. He's now 0 for 1 on the night. So it'll bring up Andrew Bullock out of Western Carolina from the left side. And for Bullock, he was just 1 for 4 last night in the DH spot for the Dock Spiders in that 8-5 loss. And for Bullock, he was in the lineup last night. He played at first base. He struck out 3 times. We'll see what he can do here. Talcott kicks and throws. That one, big swing and a miss on the breaking ball on the outside corner, low. So no balls and 1 strike to Andrew Bullock out of Western Carolina, 6'2", 255 pounds. He stands from that left side. He's batting .262 on the season. Talcott sets and throws. The fastball misses low and inside for ball number 1. So it's a 1-1 count now to Andrew Bullock in the top of the second inning. No score between Fond du Lac and Battle Creek here at C.O. Brown Stadium. 1 out and no one on base for the Chesapeake, Virginia native Andrew Bullock, who's back in his second season with Fond du Lac. Here comes the 1-1 offering. Fastball, big swing and a miss from Bullock as that one was upstairs on the inside corner. So the count will push to 1 ball and 2 strikes. And for Bullock this season, he's 22 of 84, has 12 runs scored, 4 doubles, 1 home run, 15 RBI, which is second on this Dock Spiders team. Here's the 1-2. That one taken for ball 2 as it misses high and away. So the count back at leveled at 2-2. Number 39, Andrew Bullock, who's in his 4th game against Battle Creek this season. He's 5 of 14 against the Bombers. 2-2 offering is on its way. That one swung on hard into right center field. Is it going to drop? It is. Andrew Bullock with a base hit. Now he extends his 5-game hit streak to 6 games, where he's 8 out of his last 18. For the big man out of Western Carolina, it'll bring up Braden Stutzman in the A spot. So we're here at C.O. Brown Stadium. Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth on this hot July night in Battle Creek, Michigan. 84 degrees the temperature reads, 7:29 the time reads. And remember, it's Eastern Standard Time here in Michigan for those of you folks listening back home in Wisconsin. Now it brings up Stutzman with 1 out, a base runner on first. Stutzman from the left side, the pitch. That one, fastball taken low and outside. So the count reads 1 ball and no strikes to Braden Stutzman, who's 2 of 6 against the Bombers this season, has 2 strikeouts. He has hits in 4 out of his 5 starts. Number 28 does. It's his 7th appearance, his 5th start here tonight. It's a 1-0 count. Talcott out of the stretch. The pitch fastball taken upstairs on the outside corner for ball number 2. So the count reads 2 balls and no strikes to Braden Stutzman, who is 5'10", 185 pounds, a switch hitter out of Oregon, but he steps from the left side here. It's a 2-0 count. Talcott kicks and throws. That one skied high into the shallow left field, and making the grab head high is going to be the shortstop, Roman Trujillo, for out number 2. So Bullock will stay on first, and it'll bring up Tyler Wardwell in the 9th spot here for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. So this series this season, well, it's been offensive heavy. Both teams in 4 games against one another are batting .334. There's been a combined 102 hits, 53 of them going to the Battle Creek Bombers, and the runs are 33 apiece in the 4 games. It's the 5th one here. Tyler Wardwell from the left side. The first pitch, fastball looked at for a ball on the outer edge, thigh high. So it's a 1-0 count to Tyler Wardwell with a base runner on first, 2 outs here for the Duke Blue Devil, who with runners on base this season, he's batting .429, Wardwell is. Talcott works out of the stretch. The pitch, that one, fastball looked at knee high on the outside corner for ball number 2. Tyler Wardwell is batting .269 on the season as a whole. It's his 8th start, his 10th appearance. He's 7 of 26, 4 runs scored, has 2 RBI. Wardwell stands with a slightly open stance, 6'2" from that left side, the all-black barrel. It's a 2-0 count. The pitch, that one taken for ball 3 upstairs on the outside corner. So 3 quick balls dealt out to Tyler Wardwell, who just finished his freshman season at Duke University. Hails from Cincinnati, Ohio. 11 games for Duke this season, just 3 starts. It's a 3-0 count, 2 out, a base runner on first. The offering, that one fouled back into the backstop to the left of home plate. So the count will push 3 balls And 1 strike to Wardwell, who for Duke this season, what an impressive year. They won 45 games. They lost in the Super Regional to Texas Tech. It was their second appearance in the tournament in 3 years. It's a 3-1 count, 2 outs, a runner on first. Talcott kicks and deals. That one taken for ball 4, so Wardwell will take his free walk to first, and Bullock is going to advance over to second. It'll bring up the top of the order here for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. We'll see what Adams can do with 2 outs for Fond du Lac. As we mentioned at the top of the inning for Fond du Lac, in 4 games this season against the Bombers, well, in the second inning, they've picked up 7 runs, 5 of them in the last contest, despite a 20-8 loss to the Battle Creek Bombers on June 29th back at Hare-Baker Field in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. So a runner on first and second brings up Jacob Adams from the left side. He's 0 for 1. The offering. That one looked at for a strike on the outside corner. Fastball belt high. So it'll be an 0-1 count to Jacob Adams, who flew out to left field in the first inning. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. A runner on first and second. Talcott leans over to get the side. Now sets out the belt and deals. That one looked at for strike number 2. The fastball on the outer edge, knee high. So it's an 0-2 count now to Jacob Adams, who with runners at scoring position with 2 outs is batting just 111 this season. And it's Jacob Adams, who has hits in 9 out of his last 10 games. 13 of 36 during that span. Here's the 0-2. That one, a good eye there from Adams as that one just misses a strike zone fastball on the outer edge, knee high. So the count will read 1 ball and 2 strikes to Jacob Adams, who has really started to turn it on as of late. He's batting .278 on the season as a whole, but it's 13 of his last 36. It's a 1-2 count, 2 outs. Talcott out of the stretch. The offering way upstairs on the outside corner. Fastball will go down as ball number 2 as the count pushes back even to Jacob Adams, who just finished his junior season at Ole Miss. He's 5'10", $170. Played in 58 games for the Rebels this year, 48 starts with a .257 hitter. Talcott leans over the left leg to get a sign. Gets it. Now throws. That one grounded weakly up the middle there, but it's going to get past the 6-4 hole. Bullock's going to come in to score. Wardwell is sent over to third, and Adams is going to push to second as Wardwell's now coming home as that one thrown back into the infield is bobbled by Roman Trujillo. So 2 runs are going to score. We'll see how they go down and rule that one. But Adams is over there on second. So it's going to be an RBI single for Jacob Adams. And Wardwell is going to advance home on the throw. So Fond du Lac takes the 2-0 lead here in the second inning as Bullock and Wardwell have come in to score. So Battle Creek was just 1 out away, and they were 1 strike away from getting Adams out. Well, Talcott now in a little bit of jam on the mound. 2 outs, a base runner on second. It's Fentress up to bat. The pitch, that one taken high on the inside corner, letter high. So it'll be 1 ball and no strikes to Kiambu Fentress. So Jacob Adams continues his hot play as of late. He picks up the RBI single. He's now 1 for 2 with an RBI tonight. It's a 1-0 count, 2 outs to Fentress. Talcott out of the stretch. That one, fastball taken for ball 2 on the inside corner, just above the belt. So 2 quick balls to Kiambu Fentress, who's 0 for 1. We'll see Drake Osborne go out to the rubber and have a talk here with Walter Talcott, as Osborne will exit and go back behind home plate. So it's now 4 out of 5 games this season that Fond du Lac has picked up runs in the second inning. So it's Fentress from the right side. It's a 1-0 count, 2 outs, a runner on second. The pitch. That one taken upstairs on the inside corner. Pardon me, that'll go down as ball number 3 to Kiambu Fentress. 2 outs. Fentress flew out to third in the first inning. Talcott, the 3-0. That one looked at for a strike. Fastball on the outside corner, knee high. So it's a 3-1 count now to Kiambu Fentress at Vanderbilt. Stands 6 foot, $175 from that right side. Squared stance, the all-black barrel. Blue batting gloves. Now the pitch. That one swung on hard into left field. It's got a lot of height, but catching it just in front of the warning track in left field is going to be Connor Bailey for out number 3. But the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, they pick up 2 runs. They grab 2 hits. No Battle Creek errors, and 1 is left on base. We'll head in the bottom of the second inning, where Fond du Lac leads 2-0 over Battle Creek. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Hi, I had $50 on pump 4.
Do you have any Fresh Perk rewards to use?
How would I know if I do or not?
Well, do you have your card or know the number that's on the card?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have 30 cents off a gallon. Would you like to use it?
Yes, please. How did I get those points?
Well, anytime you spend $100 at Pick and Save, you get 10 cents loaded on the Perks card. The more you spend, the more you save. Use your Fresh Perks card at all Cornelli's locations. This is Ashley.
And this is Tiara. Shop local, shop Cornelli's.
Beat the heat and humidity this summer with a Bryant AC and Perfect Humidity System from our AirTech heating team. With the right cooling products from Fond du Lac and Rippon's factory-authorized Bryant dealer, you can experience superior comfort all summer long.
From installation to service and maintenance, we provide whatever-it-takes solutions for almost every budget. For whole home comfort in Fond du Lac, call 924-6742, and for our Rippon office, dial 239-4307.
You can also find us on Facebook and the web at airtech911.com.
There's nothing like making a meal with every pot and pan you own.
Hours of dishes.
Savor every bite of this meal, chef, because for dessert, you'll be having
So many dishes.
That meal will always be there, but Taco Bell's new $5 steak nachos box is only here for a limited time. Double the marinated steak, nacho cheese sauce, a 3-cheese blend, pico de gallo, and a medium drink. All for $5. At participating locations, spices may vary, tax extra. Twice the amount of steak is compared to the steak nacho supreme.
And welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. Fond du Lac grabs a 2-0 lead in the top of the second. We head into the bottom of the second inning now. We'll see the middle of the order up for the Dock Spiders. It's Henderson from the right side. He looks at the first pitch, a fastball for strike number 1 on the inside corner, thigh high. So no balls and 1 strike to Caleb Henderson, who stands from that right side, wears number 19 for the Bombers. The pitch, that one, breaking ball, taken upstairs on the outside corner for ball number 1. So with 2 outs in the top of the second inning, Jacob Adams was able to get it done for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, as that one is fouled off down the third base line, as it'll go down as strike number 2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Caleb Henderson. Adams was able to get it done with the 2-out RBI single. Then he reached to second on the error by the center fielder Nate Jones. 2 runs came in to score Andrew Bullock and Tyler Wardwell. Here's the 1-2. That one, fastball taken way outside low. So the count will push back even at 2-2. Caleb Henderson out of New Mexico State. He was 2 for 5, had 1 run scored, 2 RBI in the 12-11 loss to Rockford last night. It's a 2-2 count. Gagliardi out of the stretch. That one, it hits the back of Henderson as he'll take his free walk to first to lead things off here in the bottom of the second inning as he walks slowly down the first base line. That one's got a sting, as that was an absolute heater from Gagliardi that clips the back of Caleb Henderson, who will lead things off with a walk here for the Battle Creek Bombers. It'll bring up Connor Bailey, the left fielder, number 1 for the Battle Creek Bombers. It'll bring up Bailey with no outs, 1 runner on in the bottom of the second from C.O. Brown Stadium in Battle Creek, Michigan. Cam McGuire with you on this Monday night in Battle Creek. Glad to have you tuning in. Gagliardi sets and throws that one line hard, but it's into the second baseman's glove of Jacob Adams. Now it gets away from Zabowski at first as Adams was throwing over to first. So Caleb Henderson is going to advance to second on the error to Cole Zabowski at first there, who couldn't hang on to that one. The throw from Adams at second. So Bailey's going to fly out into Jacob Adams there at second. Line out into Adams there at second. And it'll bring up Zach Gardner from the right side with 1 out as Henderson's able to advance over to second there. So it'll bring up Zach Gardner, the right fielder here for the Battle Creek Bombers out of East Texas Baptist, 6'2", 220 pounds with the open stance from the right side. The pitch. That one, big swing and a miss there on the fastball. So no balls and 1 strike to number 33, Zach Gartner, a .316 hitter for the Bombers this season, 28 games. He's 36 of 114, 23 runs scored for Gartner. Gagliardi sets just above the belt. Sets and throws. That one flied high into foul territory down the first base line. Zabowski's after this one, and he makes the grab for route number 2. So Gartner will exit back to the Bombers dugout located to our right here in the broadcast booth. The Dock Spiders to our left, and they'll bring up Drake Osborne with a runner on second. So 4 hits for the Dock Spiders here tonight. None for the Bombers in the early game here, just in the bottom of the second inning. Fond du Lac leads 2-0. Bring up Drake Osborne, who's catching the balls and strikes for Battle Creek tonight. He'll stand for right side. Swings the all-black barrel, the shin guard on the left shin, slightly open stance. Gagliardi kicks and throws. Fastball taken low and away for ball number 1, so 1 ball. And no strikes to Drake Osborne, who came in as a pinch hitter yesterday in the 12-11 loss to Rockford. He was 1 for 1 with a base hit. Osborne was. So it's 2 outs, a runner on second. The count reads 1 ball and no strikes. Gagliardi kicks and throws. Fastball looked at for ball number 2 inside belt tie. So it'll be a 2-0 count to number 12, Drake Osborne, who's batting .241 on the season. It's his 23rd start, his 25th appearance, 21 hits, 87 at-bats, 13 runs, 1 double, and 11 RBI. The count's 2 balls, no strikes. Gagliardi kicks and deals. That fastball looked at for ball number 3, this time in belt tie. So 3 quick balls to Drake Osborne with 2 outs. And for Osborne, with runners in scoring position and 2 outs this season, well, he's batting .286, 14 at-bats, 4 RBI. The pitch. That one taken low and away for ball number 4. It's a 4-pitch walk to Drake Osborne with 2 outs. It'll bring up Nate Jones. And for the Battle Creek Bombers, they're trying to get their first run in the second inning this season against the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. We saw a heavy first inning from Battle Creek in the last meeting when the Bombers took a 20-8 victory over Fond du Lac back on June 29th at Hare Baker Field. They put up 7 runs in the first inning, and they just poured it on from there. It's Nate Jones with runners on first and second from the left side. The offering, that one, fastball taken low and in for ball number 1. So it's a 1-0 count to Nate Jones, the center fielder who did not play last night in the loss. He's batting .200 on the season, 11 of 55. His 16th start, his 23rd appearance. Here's the 1-0. That one looked at for a strike, this time inside corner, thigh high. So the count reads 1 ball and 1 strike to number 10, Nate Jones, in the 8th spot here tonight. He has hits in 3 of his last 4 games. He's 3 of 12 with a triple and 3 RBI during that span, the 1-1. That one way upstairs on the outside corner. Fastball goes down as ball number 2, as it'll read a 2-1 count to Nate Jones with 2 outs, a runner on first and second. Jones in his 4th game against Fond du Lac this season. He's 3 of 10 against the Dock Spiders this year. 3 runs scored, 2 RBI for Nate Jones. Here's the pitch. That one swung on hard into left center field. Rushing after this one from left is Chris Ayers to make the grab head high for route number 3. So the Battle Creek Bombers, they pick up no runs, no hits, no Fond du Lac errors, and the Bombers leave 2 on base. We'll head into the top of the 3rd inning, where Fond du Lac leads 2-0. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Hi, I had $50 on pump 4.
Do you have any Fresh Perk rewards to use?
How would I know if I do or not?
Well, do you have your card or know the number that's on the card?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have 30 cents off a gallon. Would you like to use it?
Yes, please. How did I get those points?
Well, anytime you spend $100 at Pick and Save, you get 10 cents loaded on the Perks card. The more you spend, the more you save. Use your Fresh Perks card at all Cornelius locations. This is Ashley.
And this is Tiara.
Shop local, shop Cornelius.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
The Fond du Lac tradition continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, Fabulous Bob's take and bake carry out deal. That's buy one, get one free. And frozen pizzas. The convenience of a second location as well, and made right while you wait at 506 Main Street inside Corneli's Montauk BP. Do I need to say more? Just call 922-6505 for delivery or like them on Facebook at Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city.
Come with me now. Come with me now. Come with me now. I'm gonna take you down. Come with me now. I'm gonna show you how.
And welcome back inside the ballpark at C.O. Brown Stadium in Battle Creek, Michigan, where the Fond du Lac Dockspiders lead the Battle Creek Bombers a score of 2-0. We head into the top of the third inning, and for Fond du Lac, we'll see batters 3, 4, and 5. Up for the Dockspiders will be Cole Zabowski to lead things off from the left side. He's 1 for 1 tonight. Talcott kicks and deals. That one, fastball taken low and inside for ball number 1, so it's a 1-0 count to Cole Zabowski, who had a single in the first inning. 6'5", 230 from that left side. Talcott sets and throws. That one looked at identical places for ball number 2, low and inside. So it's a 2-0 count now to Cole Zabowski out of Ole Miss, playing first base here tonight. Talcott kicks and fires. That one swung on hard into right field, but one step back and making the grab over and right is going to be Zach Gartner, head high for out number 1. It's an F9 to Cole Zabowski. For those of you keeping score at home tonight, Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth. Glad to have you tuning in wherever you may be listening from, as there's now 1 out in the top of the third frame. It'll bring up Troy Black out of the University of Kentucky. So 4 hits tonight for the Dockspiders, 2 of them in the first inning, 1 off the bat of Troy Black. And he'll stand here from the right side. Talcott gets the sign, kicks and fires. That one taken inside, fastball for ball 1. As it's thigh high, 1 ball and no strikes to Troy Black, who had the 2-out single in the first after Zabowski's 2-out single. Talcott out of the windup, the pitch. That one looked at for ball 2. This one in and above the belt, fastball. So a 2-0 count to number 8, Troy Black. 1 for 1 here tonight. 6'2", 230 pounds. The squared stance. Talcott sets and throws. That one grounded hardly. A great play from Trujillo at short. The throw over to first, and it's not going to be in time. It'll go down as a base hit to Troy Black. So Trujillo did an excellent job there at short, diving to his right to even get the ball in his mitt, stopping it from going to the outfield, but the throw not over in time. It'll go down as a base hit to Troy Black, who's now 2 for 2 here tonight from C.O. Brown Stadium. And it'll bring up Mitch Bowe, who's 0 for 1 tonight. He ended the inning in the first as he grounded into the 3-1 putout. It's Bowe from the left side out of the University of Iowa. He's batting .300 on the season. Talcott sets and throws. Fastball looked at for a strike inside corner, knee high. So no balls and 1 strike to Mitch Bowe, who's batting .325 with runners on base this season, 40 at-bats, 15 RBI. It's an 0-1 count, 1 out, a base runner on first. Fond du Lac leads 2-0 in the top of the third. The pitch. That one runs low and away. Fastball for ball number 1. So it'll be a 1-1 count. Now to Mitch Bowe, who just finished his junior season with the Iowa Hawkeyes. Played in all 51 games, started 50 of them, batted .266 with 41 hits. Talcott works out of the stretch. The pitch. That one, fastball misses outside, knee high for ball number 2. And it's a 2-1 count to Mitch Bowe. So he had 41 hits for Iowa this season out of the Big Ten. 10 doubles, 1 triple, and 3 home runs. He's 5'9", $175 from the left side, squared stance. The 2-1 offering. That one fouled off into the stands to our left as you hear that one smack hardly down the third base line as the count will push even at 2. Mitch Bowe batting in the 5th spot here tonight. And for Bowe, he batted 6 last night. It's a 2-2 count, 1 out, a base runner on first. The pitch. That one, breaking ball taken upstairs on the outside corner for ball 3. As it'll be a 3-2 count now to Bo. 27 hits this season, 90 at-bats, 10 runs scored. He leads this team with doubles, 5 of them. It's a payoff pitch with 1 out. Talcott sets at the belt and throws that one lined hard into center field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Mitch Bo picks up his first hit of the night. It's now back-to-back singles here with just 1 out as Black is going to push over to second. And Mitch Bo will stand on first, bringing up Chris Ayers. So we saw Fond du Lac back in the second inning. Well, they picked up runs in 4 out of 5 games against Battle Creek now. They just have 1 run in the third inning this season against Battle Creek. It came in the second game of the season, a 10-3 win back on June 13th at Harebaker Field. It's Ayers from the left side. 1 out, runners on first and second. The pitch. That one, big swing and a miss there on the breaking ball. So no balls and 1 strike to Chris Ayers, who's 0 for 1 here tonight. He grounded into second back in the second inning. Ayers, 6'2", $195. Stands with the open stance. Talcott sets at the belt and throws. Breaking ball taken upstairs on the outside corner for ball number 1. It's a 1-1 count now to Chris Ayers, who's batting .284 on the season with runners in scoring position, 265, 34 at-bats, 10 RBI. 1 out, no balls, 1 strike, a runner on first and second. The pitch, fastball, big swing and a miss there for strike number 2 as the count reads 1 ball and 2 strikes to number 10, Chris Ayers, who's played in 4 games against Battle Creek this season. He's 6-19, 3 runs scored as a triple and 2 RBI. Talcott, the 1-2 count. Kicks and deals. That one, big swing and a miss there as Talcott will pick up his first strikeout of the night for out number 2 here in the top of the third inning. With runners on first and second, Fond du Lac leads 2-0 here at C.O. Brown Stadium in Battle Creek, Michigan, built back in 1990 for amateur ball, was then upgraded in 1995 for minor league ball. It's been home to the Battle Creek Bombers since 2007. So it'll be Bolick from the left side with a base runner on first and second, 2 outs. Bolick is 1 for 1 so far tonight. The pitch, that one fouled off down the third base line, high and out of play as it clears the stance. So no balls and 1 strike to Andrew Bolick, who has 1 out of the 2 runs here for Fond du Lac. Picked up that single in the second inning. Bolick this season's a .262 hitter with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. He's batting .333. He's got a runner on first and second. Talcott out of the stretch. The pitch. Big swing and a miss there on the fastball upstairs and inside. So Talcott quickly up on strikes here to Andrew Bolick, 6'2", 255 pounds, out of Western Carolina, trying to extend the inning here for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. It's an 0-2 count, 2 outs. A base runner on first and second. Talcott rocks and deals. Breaking ball taken upstairs on the outside corner for ball number 1. So the count now reads 1 ball and 2 strikes to number 39, Andrew Bolick, who now extended his 5-game hit streak to 6 with that single back in the second inning. He's 8 of his last 18. 6 hits now against the Bombers in 3 games. Here's the 1-2. That one, fastball taken upstairs this time once again on the outside corner. So 2s are hot across the board in the ball strikes and out columns. Here at C.O. Brown Stadium, time reads 7:56 Eastern Standard Time. A runner on first and second for Fond du Lac, 2 outs. Talcott leans over his left leg to get the sign. He gets it, works out of the stretch and deals. That one skied high into right center field, and making the grab head high is going to be Nate Jones for route number 3. Fond du Lac, they pick up 2 runs, no hits, no Bombers errors, and the Dock Spiders leave 2 on base. We'll head in the bottom of the third inning where Fond du Lac leads 2-0. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Hi, I had $50 on pump 4.
Do you have any Fresh Perk rewards to use?
How would I know if I do or not?
Well, do you have your card or know the number that's on the card?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have 30 cents off a gallon. Would you like to use it?
Yes, please. How did I get those points?
Well, anytime you spend $100 at Pick and Save, you get 10 cents loaded on the Perks card. The more you spend, the more you save. Use your Fresh Perks card at all Cornelli's locations. This is Ashley.
And this is Tiara.
Shop local, shop Cornelli's.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stop in to open your Dock Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Dock Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
The Fond du Lac tradition continues since 1969. Bob's Pizza. Legendary pizza, legendary city. The same great tasting pizza, Fabulous Bob's take and bake carry out deal. That's buy one, get one free. And frozen pizzas. The convenience of a second location as well. And made right while you wait at 506 Main inside Cornelli's Mon Pa BP. Do I need to say more? Just call 922-6505 for delivery or like them on Facebook at Bob's
And
Pizza.
welcome back to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We head in the bottom of the third inning. Fond du Lac leads the Battle Creek Bombers 2-0. We'll see batters 9, 1, and 2 up for the Bombers. It's Roman Trujillo in his first at-bat here tonight. The pitch, that one, fastball looked at for strike number 1 on the outside corner, thigh high. So no balls and 1 strike to the shortstop, Roman Trujillo, who's batting .257 on the season. Gagliardi kicks and deals. That one grounded weakly. Gagliardi's going to field it and underhand it over to the first baseman, Cole Zabowski, for route number 1. So Roman Trujillo now 0 for 1 as he grounds into the 1-3 putout. For those of you keeping score at home tonight, Cam McGuire with you in the broadcast booth. Glad to have you tuning in where the Dock Spiders have a 2-0 lead over the Bombers in the bottom of the third inning. 6 hits tonight for Fond du Lac, none so far for the Bombers. Jordan Swiss now from the right side. Gagliardi sets and throws. Fastball misses upstairs on the outside corner for ball number 1. Jordan Swiss is 0 for 1 so far tonight. He led things off in the bottom of the first with a fly out to center. Gagliardi sets at the letters and throws. Breaking ball taken for ball number 2 inside, letter high. So 2 balls, no strikes to number 9, Jordan Swiss, here for the Battle Creek Bombers. The pitch. That one grounded sharply. It's going to split the 5-6 hole. It's a base hit for Jordan Swiss, who picks up the Bombers' first hit of the night. So now Battle Creek is 1 for 8 tonight at the plate. And for Battle Creek, they're batting .273. This season as a whole, which is good for third in the Northwoods League in general. And for Battle Creek, they only sit behind 2 other teams, obviously. Madison on top, they're batting .284, and Kalamazoo .276. So all 3 teams that are in the top 3 in batting averages coming out of the Northwoods League South Division. It's 1 base runner on, 1 out. It brings up Will Baker from the right side. Gagliardi goes back to the pickoff to first, but sliding back in time is Jordan Swiss. So Will Baker's 0 for 1 tonight as well. Just like Swiss did, he flew out to center field in the first. We'll see if Baker can replicate what Swiss has just done here in the third. Gagliardi sets at the belt and throws fastball. Big swing and a miss there. So no balls and 1 strike to Will Baker. And you talk about this offense for Battle Creek. Well, in their last 5 games, they're batting .355. And they're batting .273 as a whole on the season for Battle Creek. It's an 0-1 count, 1 out. Here to Will Baker. Gagliardi going back for the pickoff to first again. Want to make a correction to that one. They're batting .363 in their last 5 games. It's 7 games in a row where they've had double digits in hits during that span. Here's the pitch. That one looked at for ball number 1 as it misses inside and low. 1 ball and 1 strike now to Will Baker. During that 7-game stretch, they're batting .355 in that span. It's a 1-1 count, 1 out, a base runner on first. It's Baker from that right side, the squared stance. Gagliardi kicks and throws. The fastball taken low and away for ball number 2. So the count reads 2 balls and 1 strike to Will Baker, who's close to that 300 line. He's batting .297 on the season. 22 of 74, 14 runs scored, 1 double, 1 home run, and 14 RBI. It's Will Baker from the right side. With runners on base this season, he is batting .300. Here comes a 2-1 from Gagliardi. As stealing over to second is going to be Swiss, as the throw over is in time to first, as Baker was able to get a piece of that wood on it. So Swiss is going to go over to second, as Baker is thrown out at first there. And it'll bring up Alec Cargan now from the left side with 2 outs. So Swiss was able to advance over there to second. And we'll see what Cargan can do in his third time at bat. Pardon me, his second time at bat here tonight. The fourth batter of the inning for Battle Creek. 2 outs, a base runner on second. Gagliardi kicks and throws. That one spikes the dirt on the outside corner for ball number 1. So 1 ball. And no strikes to Alec Cargan. He's batting third here tonight. Grounded into the 1-3 putout back in the first inning. It's Alec Cargan, wears number 26, 6 foot, $185. Here's the pitch. That one, breaking ball, looked at for ball number 2 as that one misses on the outside corner. Shin level to Alec Cargan. So 2 balls and no strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. Fond du Lac leads 2-0 over the Battle Creek Bombers. Gagliardi sets at the belt and deals. That one grounded sharply. It's fielded by Zabowski behind first. He bobbles it, then throws over to first. Gagliardi can't make the throw. So advancing to first is going to be Alec Cargan on the E3. And it's the second error of the night for Fond du Lac. Both of them going to Cole Zabowski over there at first base. So pushing over to third now is going to be Jordan Swiss, as runners will stand on the corners. And it'll bring up Caleb Henderson, who was hit by a pitch in his first plate appearance in the second inning. He has runners on the corners here now for the Battle Creek Bombers out of New Mexico State, Caleb Henderson. So Henderson from the right side. Gagliardi kicks and throws. Breaking ball looked at for ball 1 as it misses inside, thigh high. So 1 ball and no strikes to number 19, Caleb Henderson, a .333 hitter on the season for Henderson with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. We'll bump that up to .364, 11 at-bats and 3 RBI. Here's the pitch. That one looked at for ball number 2, fastball inside, belt high. So 2 quick balls and no strikes to number 19, Caleb Henderson, who's 6'4", 220 pounds, just finished his junior year at New Mexico State, where he had an absolutely outstanding year. A 2-0 pitch. That one, fastball misses low and away for ball number 3. So the count reads 3 balls and no strikes, 2 outs. And runners on the corners for Caleb Henderson out of New Mexico State. Batted .341 this season at New Mexico State, 78 hits. Here's the pitch. That one looked at for strike number 1. Fastball on the outside corner, knee high. So the count now 3 balls and 1 strike. Runners on the corners here in the bottom of the third inning. 2 outs to Caleb Henderson. Stands with the open stance, the all-black barrel, the all-white batting gloves. Shin guard on the left shin. The 3-1. Gagliardi sets at the letters and throws. That one spikes the dirt on the outside corner for ball number 4. So Henderson is going to be walked. He'll move up to first. Alec Cargan is going to push over to second. And it'll bring up Connor Bailey from the right side as we see Drew Tumblety, the pitching coach of the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders, head out there to the mound with the bases loaded. And 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Fond du Lac leads 2-0. We'll take a quick break here and come back with more Fond du Lac Dock Spiders baseball on KFIZ.
Baseball season is underway, and your home for all the action is News Talk 1450 KFIZ and KFIZ.com. Catch select games on the air on KFIZ and all games streaming live online at KFIZ.com. Cam McGuire is the voice of Dock Spiders baseball, and he brings you all the action from Herb Baker Field and stadiums throughout the Northwoods League. Dock Spiders baseball on KFIZ is brought to you by Taco Bell. Locations on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac. AirTech Heating in Fond du Lac and in Ripon. At Cornelius of Wisconsin with 3 convenient locations to serve you.
And welcome back to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. The bases are loaded in the bottom of the third inning. With 2 outs, it brings up Connor Bailey, who is 0 for 1 so far tonight. Mike Gagliardi still on the mound here for the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders. Sets at the letters to the right-handed batter, Bailey. The first pitch, that one grounded weakly to third. Black's going to field it and tag third himself, so Fond du Lac gets out of the jam. They give up no runs. They give up 1 hit, 1 Fond du Lac error, and the Bombers leave 3 aboard. We'll head in the top of the 4th inning, where Fond du Lac leads 2-0. Stay tuned. You're listening to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
We recognize the name L&H Gear because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pick up or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
Keep things cool this summer with help from the team at AirTech Heating. By choosing AirTech and our Bryant products, your family gets more than just an air conditioner.
Our knowledgeable techs pay attention to your needs and do whatever it takes to keep your family comfortable.
To meet our standards for quality, it takes attention to detail and the right tools backed by the right equipment.
Call AirTech Heating at 924-6742 in Fond du Lac or 239-4307 in Ripon for AC maintenance, repair, or replacement.
And welcome back to C.O. Brown Stadium in Battle Creek, Michigan, where the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders lead the Battle Creek Bombers 2-0. We head into the top of the 4th inning. We'll see batters 8, 9, and 1 up for the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders. Walter Talcott comes back on his 4th inning of work. He's thrown out 67 pitches here tonight. Out of the windup, the pitch. That one flied high into foul territory down the third base line. Osborne rips off his mask and makes the grab head high right in front of the Doc Spiders dugout. Still 1 pitch and 1 out as Stutzman flies out into foul territory. It's the second time now tonight that Doc Spiders have flown out into foul territory down that third base line, and Drake Osborne has been there to make the catches. So we saw Keambu Fentress do it in the first inning. Now to bring up Tyler Wardwell out of Duke University, playing right field tonight. He's had 1 plate appearance, and he was walked back in the second. Wardwell from the left side. Talcott kicks and throws. That one, fastball misses upstairs on the outside corner. 1 ball and no strikes to Tyler Wardwell. Talcott gets the sign. Works and throws. That one fouled off over the netting into the stands here as you hear that one smack about the second to last row of stands to our left in the broadcast booth. So ones are going to be hot across the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out in the top of the 4th. It's Wardwell from that left side. Talcott gets the sign from Osborne. Rocks and deals that fastball in there for strike number 2 on the outside corner. Looked at knee high, so the count will push to 1 ball. And 2 strikes to Tyler Wardwell. Comes from Cincinnati, Ohio. Wardwell, a .269 hitter on the season. Talcott out of the windup, now deals. That one, big swing and a miss. Talcott is going to pick up the second out on the strikeout. And for Walter Talcott, it's his second strikeout of the night. He has not retired the side yet so far tonight. He will look to do so here for the first time tonight. He was dealt with 5 batters in the third, as well as the second, and believe it or not, the first. So it's Jacob Adams from the left side. Talcott gets the sign from Osborne, raises high above his head. Now throws. That one looked at for a strike. Fastball Lynn, knee high. So no balls and 1 strike to Jacob Adams, who had the RBI single in his last at-bat. He's for 2 so far tonight after flying out to left in the first. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses low and in this time, so 1 ball and 1 strike to Adams. So he had that RBI single in the second with 2 outs and was able to get over to second base on the error by the center fielder, Nate Jones. The 1-1 pitch. That one, big swing and a miss there on the off-speed pitch on the outside corner. So the count will push to 1 ball and 2 strikes to Jacob Adams as Walter Talcott got Tyler Wardwell swinging on the 1-2. We'll see what he can do here. That one, big swing and a miss. So back-to-back strikeouts for Walter Talcott, and he ends the inning. And Fond du Lac picks up no runs, no hits, no Bombers errors, and Fond du Lac leaves no one on base. We'll head into the bottom of the 4th inning where Fond du Lac still leads 2-0. Stay tuned. You're listening to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Just when you thought your fried chicken values were safe, Taco Bell's Naked Chicken Chalupa is back with a vengeance. This time it's joined by a new, spicy, wilder version, a.k.a. the Hot Daddy-O, a.k.a. the Flaming Phoenix, a.k.a. Saucy Shelly. So if Taco Bell offers you a hit of the new wild Naked Chicken Chalupa, a.k.a. the Spicy Chicky Choop Choop, say there's nothing boss about spicy sauce.
Brought to you by the Council for Eating Fried Chicken the same way you always have and not Taco Bell. For a limited time at participating locations.
We recognize the name L&H Gear because they have been a Fond du Lac family business since 1958. Big job, small job, they do it best. L&H Gear helping you create a beautiful outdoors with vibrant decorative stone, beautiful colors of shredded mulch, crushed stone, the perfect garden soil for your flower and vegetable plots, even sand for play boxes. Everything you need to be the envy of the neighborhood. Pickup or delivery. Call L&H Gear weekdays 7 to 4:30, 921-7546, 921-7546.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders. Stop in to open your Doc Spider checking account today. You'll get exclusive perks and your very own Doc Spiders debit card. See a personal banker for more details. Visit them at their offices on East and West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac or online at horiconbank.com. Member FDIC.
We're the natural choice, Horicon Bank.
And welcome back to Doc Spiders Baseball on KFIZ. We head on the bottom of the 4th inning. Fond du Lac leads 2-0. We'll see banners 6, 7, and 8 up for the Bombers. The first pitch there to Gartner is in there for a strike. The fastball on the inside corner, knee high. So no balls and 1 strike to Zach Gartner as the leadoff hitter this season. He's batting .250. He's 0 for 1 so far tonight. Here's the 0-1. That one, check swing there from Gartner. It's going to go down as a strike as it clips the strike zone on the outside corner, thigh high. So Gagliardi in his 4th inning of work. He's quickly up on strikes here to the leadoff man, Zach Gartner, and right field tonight. Gagliardi out of the stretch. The pitch. That one, fastball taken upstairs on the inside corner for ball number 1. So Battle Creek, they're batting .284 in the leadoff spot this season. 1 for 2 here tonight. We'll see what Gartner can do from the right side. It's a 1-2 count. Gagliardi sets at the letters and deals. That one, check swing there from Gartner. They look down to first, and Zach Edgens, the first base umpire, says no. So it'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now to Zach Gartner, 6'4", 220 pounds. Here's the pitch. That one, fastball way upstairs on the outside corner. Will push the count full as Stutzman has to hop off his right knee and make the grab over there. So we'll see a full count pitch here to Gartner in the bottom of the 4th. The offering. That one, big swing and a miss there on the off-speed pitch. Zach Gartner is going to go down swinging. Gagliardi is going to pick up his first strikeout on the night for the Army West Point product. Zach Gagliardi, in his first start for the Fond du Lac Doc Spiders, has only given up 1 hit here tonight through 3 and a third innings of work. No runs as Fond du Lac leads 2-0. In the bottom of the 4th inning, and they'll bring up Drake Osborne, who has 1 plate appearance tonight. He reached on a walk. As Braden Stutzman will call time from behind home plate, and he'll readjust his left shoe. A piece of his equipment was loose. He tightens it up, and he's ready to go. So it's Drake Osborne, number 12. Here's the pitch. That fastball taken for ball one as it misses low and away. So 1 ball and no strikes to number 12, Drake Osborne, 5'10", $190, out of Texas A&M Corpus Christi. He's batting .241 on the season. Gagliardi out of the stretch and now offers. That one, big swing and a miss there. So the count will read 1 ball and 1 strike to Drake Osborne. Played in 48 games this season at Texas A&M Corpus Christi. 39 starts, batted .293 with 48 hits. 12 doubles, 1 triple, 6 home runs. The 1-1. Fastball taken upstairs, letter high, and in. So the count now 2 balls and 1 strike to Drake Osborne. As Battle Creek trying to take advantage of this pitching staff for the Dock Spiders that has struggled recently. As Gagliardi deals the 2-1. That one grounded sharply there to short. Bo fields it, throws over to first, and it's in time for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. As Osborne grounds out to short there to Mitch Bo. And we talk about this pitching staff for the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. They had a span from June 13th to June 24th where they gave up no double-digit hits in 11 games played, only gave up 72 hits. Since then, in 10 games played, they've given up 116 hits. They've given up 10 or more hits in 6 out of their last 7 games. 9 times this season they've done so. They're just 1-8. It's Nate Jones from the left side. The first pitch, fastball misses low in the dirt on the outside corner. Still 1 ball and no strikes to Nate Jones, the center fielder tonight. He's 0 for 1 as he flew out to left field in the second. Gagliardi kicks and throws. That one lined into left center. It's going to be a 2-out single for Nate Jones as he'll hold at first. So Nate Jones gets the Bombers' second hit on the night. And for the Battle Creek Bombers, it's their their first 2-out hit. The other hit of the night for Battle Creek came from the bat of Jordan Swiss in the 3rd inning with 1 out. So we'll go to Roman Trujillo, who will try to extend the inning with 2 outs. He's got a base runner on first. Trujillo grounded into the 1-3 putout in his 1 at-bat back in the 3rd inning. Trujillo, a .257 hitter. Gagliardi goes back for the pickoff to first. But sliding back in time is Nate Jones. So it's Roman Trujillo, who has hits in his last 5 games. He's 7 of 20. 5 of 15 against the Dock Spiders this year. Gagliardi kicks and throws. Fastball taken upstairs in the inside corner, letter high. So the count reads 1 ball and no strikes to Roman Trujillo. Gagliardi looking for the sign from Stutzman. Sets at the letters. That one runs low and away on the outside corner. So 2 quick balls to Roman Trujillo. No strikes as Trujillo has a runner on first. Trujillo, we mentioned, he's a .257 hitter on the season with runners on base. Bump it up to .327. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. That one looked at for ball number 3, fastball in bell tie. So 3 balls and no strikes to Roman Trujillo, who also plays his ball at New Mexico State, 5'10", $165. Gagliardi, the 3-0. That one misses low and outside, so it'll be a 4-pitch walk to to Roman Trujillo, as Nate Jones will push over to second as Stutzman goes out to visit Gagliardi on the mound here. And we go back to the top of the order. Well, we'll find Jordan Swiss with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Fond du Lac leads 2-0. Well, 2 hits so far for the Bombers here tonight, 6 for Fond du Lac. Back on this day in baseball, in 1976, the Astros tied a franchise record with 25 hits in a 10-8 victory over Cincinnati at Riverfront Stadium. So runners on first and second for Jordan Swiss from the right side. He's 1 for 2 so far tonight. Gagliardi kicks and deals. That one belted. Is it going to stay fair? It does down the third base line. It's just going to be foul. Signaling there, running up the third base line is going to be the home plate umpire, Michael Chuckerman. That one was oh so close, and that really could have done some damage to the Dock Spiders squad, as that one could have been laying there for quite some time. But it will be an 0-1 count Now to Jordan Swiss. We mentioned those 25 hits by the Astros back on this day in baseball, 1976. Well, the Battle Creek Bombers, they had 23 on June 29th in that 20-8 win over the Dock Spiders. It's an 0-1 count, 2 outs, runners on first and second. Swiss with an 0-1 count. The pitch, that one skied high into left shallow field. Ayers runs back after this one, makes the grab, head high for out number 3. So the Battle Creek Bombers, they pick up no runs. They grab 1 hit, no Fond du Lac errors, and the Bombers leave 2 on base. We'll head into the top of the 5th inning with Fond du Lac leading 2-0. Stay tuned. You're listening to Dock Spiders Baseball on KFIZ.
Hi, I had $50 on pump 4.
Do you have any Fresh Perk rewards to use?
How would I know if I do or not?
Well, do you have your card or know the number that's on the card?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you have 30 cents off a gallon. Would you like to use it?
Yes, please. How did I get those points?
Well, anytime you spend $100 at Pick and Save, you get 10 cents loaded on the Perks card. The more you spend, the more you save. Use your Fresh Perks card at all Cornelli's locations. This is Ashley.
And this is Tiara.
Shop local, shop Cornelli's.
Horicon Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. Stop